Welcome to Celebrity Investing, your go-to source for insights, tips, and updates on navigating the exciting landscape of personal and global finance. Please like, share, and subscribe for more exclusive content. This is part 2 of the ultimate guide to biotech and healthcare investing in 2025. Market competition and differentiation. The biotech and healthcare sectors are crowded, so standing out is crucial. Companies need innovative products that solve problems better, faster, or cheaper than existing solutions. Strong intellectual property, like patents, keeps competitors at bay and creates a moat around the business. However, competition can be fierce. Established giants like Pfizer, Merck, or Johnson & Johnson often dominate the space. Smaller players need to find niches or develop breakthroughs that offer something competitors can't easily replicate. Without differentiation, even great ideas can struggle in a competitive landscape. Here's what to consider when analyzing competition. How unique is the company's product? Are competitors developing similar solutions? Does the company have partnerships or collaborations boosting its market position? Understanding the competitive landscape helps predict whether a company's innovations will gain traction or fade into the background. Financial health of companies. No matter how innovative a company is, its financials tell the real story. Biotech especially demands enormous spending on research and development, R&D, often burning through cash before generating profits. To assess financial stability, you need to dive into key metrics. R&D spending. High investment in R&D is a good sign, but it should lead to progress like successful trials. Burn rate. How quickly is the company spending its cash? A high burn rate without sufficient funding is risky. Revenue streams. Does the company already have products on the market, or is it entirely reliant on future approvals? Profitability. While many biotech firms operate at a loss, their potential for profitability matters. Look for companies with manageable debt levels, adequate cash reserves, and funding partnerships when evaluating their financial position. Emerging trends in the industry. Biotech and healthcare are constantly shaped by new trends and technologies. Staying ahead of the curve can make all the difference for investors. Here are some current shifts redefining the industry. Telemedicine. Virtual healthcare is becoming mainstream, providing patients with remote access to doctors. Companies leading the charge are redefining patient convenience. Wearable health tech. Devices like fitness trackers and smartwatches now include medical-grade sensors, offering real-time health insights. Precision medicine. Personalized treatments based on genetic data are gaining ground, paving the way for targeted, highly effective therapies. These trends aren't just buzzwords, they represent where the industry is heading. Companies tapping into these markets are positioned for long-term growth. For investors, spotting businesses aligned with these trends could mean getting in early on the next big opportunity. By evaluating these factors, you can approach biotech and healthcare investing with greater clarity. Remember, it's not just about chasing the latest hype, it's about analyzing the fundamentals that drive success in this high-stakes industry. Risks associated with biotech and healthcare investing. Investing in biotech and healthcare holds significant promise, but it's far from risk-free. While the potential for breakthroughs and market growth is enticing, investors need to be aware of the challenges that come with this territory. From sharp stock fluctuations to drawn-out development timelines, understanding these risks can protect your portfolio and set realistic expectations. High volatility in biotech stocks. Biotech stocks are known for their wild price swings, and much of this comes down to the unpredictable nature of the industry. The value of a biotech company can rise or fall sharply based on clinical trial results, FDA approval announcements, or even speculative news. For example, if a company's drug performs well in phase 2 trials, its stock price might skyrocket overnight. But what happens if phase 3 reveals safety issues or fails to meet expectations? The market reacts swiftly, often with a significant drop in value. This volatility is not limited to smaller companies. Even larger firms can experience similar swings when their flagship products face setbacks. As an investor, it's essential to recognize that success in this sector often hinges on binary outcomes. A single trial result can act as a make or break moment. While this creates opportunities for big gains, It also introduces significant risk if you're not diversified or well prepared to weather the ups and downs. Some key factors driving volatility. Trial results. Positive or negative findings can lead to massive, immediate price changes. Regulatory decisions. FDA approval, delays, or rejections can drastically influence valuation. Market sentiment. Rumors, hype, and investor sentiment often amplify price movements. To navigate this volatility, consider spreading your investments across multiple companies and focusing on those with a strong pipeline of products, not just one or two high-risk bets. Regulatory and ethical challenges. The biotech and healthcare space is also heavily regulated, and for good reason. When human lives are involved, government agencies like the FDA or EMA, in Europe, enforce strict guidelines on the development and approval of new treatments. While these regulations aim to ensure safety, they also create hurdles for companies and, in turn, their investors. Obtaining approval for a new drug or device is a lengthy, expensive process. A single regulatory setback, such as additional trial requirements or compliance issues, can delay the launch of a product for years or even derail it completely. This creates financial strain for companies and uncertainty for investors. Beyond regulations, ethical concerns also come into play. Gene editing, for example, holds enormous promise but raises questions around safety, accessibility, and misuse. Investors need to be aware that public and governmental concerns about ethics can sometimes lead to stricter oversight or even bans on certain technologies. Key regulatory and ethical risks to watch. Changing regulations. Rules around drug pricing, clinical trials, and approvals can shift, adding complexity. Ethical dilemmas. Controversies, like those surrounding gene editing or stem cell research, can draw public backlash. Market delays. Lengthy review processes can leave companies waiting months or years to enter the market. For investors, staying informed about regulatory trends and the ethical landscape is critical. Research the leadership team of each company to ensure they have the experience to navigate these challenges effectively. Long development times. One of the most significant risks in biotech investing is the time it takes for a product to move from concept to market. Many biotech companies spend years, even decades, developing a single drug or therapy. This extended timeline can delay returns on investment and require significant patience from shareholders. Let's break it down. Before a drug can reach patients, it must go through preclinical testing and 3 phases of clinical trials. Each phase takes years and costs millions of dollars, with no guarantees of success. Even after successful trials, companies must then navigate the regulatory approval process, which can take another 1 to 3 years. This drawn-out process means that your money could stay tied up with little to no return for a long time. Startups and smaller biotechs are particularly vulnerable. Without steady cash flow from sales, they often rely on external funding, which can lead to dilution of existing shares. Here's why long development times are risky. High failure rate. Most products fail during clinical trials or early development stages. Cash burn. Companies without adequate funding may run out of cash before reaching profitability. Investor patience. Long timelines often test the patience of investors looking for shorter-term returns. To mitigate this, consider investing in more established companies with diverse pipelines or partnering with firms that have recent FDA-approved products. These businesses tend to be more stable and less reliant on the all-or-nothing success of a single product. Understanding these risks will help you approach biotech and healthcare investing with eyes wide open. While the opportunity for growth is undeniable, careful planning and thorough research are key to managing the uncertainties that come with it. Stay tuned and continue to watch our videos to gain valuable insights into the world of finance. Subscribe, like, and share to continue your journey to financial success.